MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Max Fried gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now batting, Trey Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
No.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. Fouled off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Throw over to first, and the runner back. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Settling in now, Ryan Zimmerman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great changeup. Great curveball and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Steven Strasburg's.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Acuna is retired, and there's one away.
Second, the first baseman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for first baseman in the National League. The 1-1 home.
No, that's down.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
One out, nobody on. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Marcell.
So a runner at first with one man gone.
Ozuna.
And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch.
Full count. 3 balls.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Freeman leads off first with one away. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Zips it to Castro for one. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Now the 2-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Swing and a miss, blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves strand one. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up, and this is going to fall. He can't flag it down. The 1-2. Is in off the plate. And this is swung on and missed by Zimmerman as he sat down on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Here's another 1-2.
Ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Dansby Swanson. A bouncer to the left side, taken there by Cabrera. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Now in the box, Austin Riley. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. 2-2. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Ball.
Full count, 3-2.
Full count.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he
That's
lays
down,
off there,
ball
ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter.
Batting eighth.
Shows some great
The center
patience and
field,
discipline,
number 16.
making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Victor Robles digging in now. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here.
Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got to hurry to second for 1.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to the second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
And that's 2
Now batting.
free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Turner. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one skied out toward right. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for 3rd. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, Adam.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at 3rd, 2 men out. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fastball just inside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We played 2.5, no score on MLB Network. Eric Fetty comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings.
Number 23, Eric Fetty.
Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Christian Pache. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Nick Markakis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
In now, Ronald Acuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Three and one, here it is. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Marcell Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Bryce Wilson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
The batter, number 20, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
The 3-1 pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Nats leave a pair. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
To third. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Albies is retired, 2 down now.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby
Shortstop.
Swanson lining up to hit.
Dansby.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Swanson.
Now the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
So now to the plate, Austin Riley. Drilled on the ground to short. To Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Victor Robles. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 2-1. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Washington, the pitcher, Eric Petty.
Josh Harrison will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Josh Harrison.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he chases one up the ladder there as this has popped up near second base. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. From the windup, the 1-1.
Ball.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield
The
single.
right fielder, Adam
Nice effort by the shortstop
Eaton.
right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The set and the 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next for the Nationals.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Juan Soto.
Down.
And
Ball
that
four.
misses,
First
ball
base.
4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he
The
got a
bat.
bad break on some of
first
those
baseman.
calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Ball.
Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
For the guy in the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball.
Got a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter,
It's a
number
2-0 ball game.
Second base.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Sean
Your
Newcomb
attention,
answers the
please.
call to pitch here in a big
Now pitching
spot.
for the
He inherits a bases-loaded jam,
Number
but needs
15.
just one out to get out of it.
Newcomb.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
Two and two. Here it is. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Albies is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Austin Voth, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, no.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here now the 2-2. Pops this one up. Zimmerman in foul ground. 1 down.
The pitcher, number 15, John Newcomb.
Tyler Flowers will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Braves.
pitcher.
Number 25, Tyler Flowers.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Voth, a native of Washington, the Evergreen State. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we've
right
seen some
fielder,
really
number
good
13,
pitching from these guys in this
Ronald
one. The bullpen has looked
Acuna
sharp and it backed up a
Jr.
nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Final strike for the Braves. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
The first baseman, number 5.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 2 taken, a fastball that clips the inside black.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Swinging a shot back up the middle. And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead,
The left
although it
fielder,
probably
number
doesn't
20.
feel like it. So he
First
can't worry
down.
about how he got into this mess. He just has to
down.
figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box, Marcell Ozuna. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Robles looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run shot to right center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
So now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ball.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses ball 2.
1 strike.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
From the windup, the 2-1 pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Yeah.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. Right to Cabrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, we're tied now at 3 apiece.
Ladies
Chris
and
Martin
gentlemen,
takes
your
over to start the
attention,
6th
please.
inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 55, Chris Martin.
So striding in, Victor Robles. He flew out in his last at-bat. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Your
Yan
attention,
Gomes
please.
will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Washington, number 10, Yan Gomes.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. On to the bottom of inning number 6, tied 3 apiece. Kyle McGowan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The count now at 2-2. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Martin earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.